Earlier this year, Simba took part in the USN Espresso 12-week challenge with phenomenal results. He lost a whopping 11.5 kilos.
Simba, you've always been a bit of a sporty guy. How did you get involved in the whole 12-week USN Body and Lifestyle Challenge?
Well, like you said, I've always been a bit of a sporty guy. I mean, in high school it was rugby, athletics, even a bit of swimming. And getting into varsity as well, I did a bit of athletics. But as soon as I stopped, I put on so much weight. And being in TV didn't help at all. So as soon as the USN Challenge came, it was such a blessing.
Now, your job is quite hectic. It puts a lot of demand on your time. How did you feel committing to this 12-week challenge, especially knowing that you'd have the scrutiny of not only the USN team, the Expressive viewers, but your fans as well? I'm
not going to lie, it was quite daunting to think that the whole of South Africa was going to look and see what I looked like with my shirt off, with my belly hanging out. But then I thought, you know what, that's the motivation right there to think, you know what, I look like this now, but in 12 weeks, I'm going to look amazing.
Simba, you're quite close with your family and you have a massive fan base. But what I want to know is, what were people's reactions to the new and improved Simba? What did people say when they saw your new transformed body?
Well, you know what, it's funny, people didn't actually think I was fat until I lost the weight. They were like, wow, you actually were quite fat, you know what I mean? So it's nice to be able to be comfortable with my skin, take my shirt off when I want to. My face doesn't fill up the screen on camera anymore. And it's amazing to see how many more female fans I have.
Simba, what life lessons have you learned from these last 12 weeks and how have you implemented them into your daily routine?
It's what you put in, making the right choices when it comes to food. When I wake up in the morning, I've got to pack for the next 3 or 4 meals because I don't know where my next meal could be. Because I've got to eat maybe like every 2.5 or 3 hours, right? And if I have to get to a restaurant, if I haven't packed any meals, I've got to be able to look at that menu and think, okay, what can I have, what can't I have? And maybe this is my best option, what must I take out? And don't forget, supplementation is also very important.
Well, talking about supplementation, why don't we go and talk to Trevor about what exactly you used to get that body that you got?
Want to try the challenge? Here's a tip. Find the easy-to-follow body transformation starter pack on the shelves. It contains all you need for a running start.
I know you didn't do this alone. What's your secret to bringing diet, training and supplementation together?
Well, you know, there is no secret at all. I mean, I had the help of Trevor over here. Gave me some great advice on the right supplements to take. For example, the CLA 1000 and the Fedricat Lipo XT to keep me lean. And to maintain my calorie intake, the Diet Fuel Ultra. And I also had the help of a great trainer, Scott McIntosh here at the yard. He's a nutritionist and a trainer. So my diet, my training and my supplementation worked well together to get the right results.
Trevor, thank you so much for making time to be with us here today. Now, I know that you were part of the team that guided not only Simba, but the other challenges in this whole process. In your experience, what is one of the biggest hurdles?
Well, the biggest challenge with anybody starting the actual challenge is actually the mind shift, as well as the contradicting information that you get from around the gyms and from around different people. What makes it nice from the Body and Lifestyle Challenge is that you actually get a passport, which tells you what to do, when to do it, and how to do it.
You clearly understand the process very well. What are the 4 products involved in the USN Body and Lifestyle Challenge, and why are they so important?
Well, each individual product in the Body and Lifestyle box helps you with your calorific needs, whether it's with your diet or with your exercise. And all these products actually work together to attain your goal that you actually want.
Okay, so there are 4 products in the starter pack. Run us through them and tell me how I would use them to get the best results.
So first of all, what we do is your snack replacements, which is your Diet Fuel Ultra Lean. 25 grams of protein, 16 grams of carbs. 25 grams of protein is ideal to help you protect your muscle mass, and your 16 grams of carbs is there to sustain you with your blood sugar level, so you don't go into that mid-morning, mid-afternoon slump. Like I mentioned, mid-morning, 10 o'clock or 3 o'clock during the day. Right, the next one is obviously your Fedricat Lipo XT, which is your stimulant-based fat burner. Taken half an hour, 30 minutes before you eat or before you train. So what it does is it utilizes your fat mass stores and using that as your energy. All right. The one that we have as well is your CLA, which is your body toner. Right, now you're going to have this with your meals, breakfast, lunch and dinner. What this does is that also suppresses your appetite, and it helps you so you don't basically store the fat mass, it pushes it back into the bloodstream. All right, and the final one, and most people are enjoying this as well, is the protein dessert. Now, you can have this any time of the day as a snack. Ideally, what we normally say is you have it just before you go to bed, due to the fact of the protein that's in here, and it's going to help your muscle mass so you don't break down.
Simba, you better move over because there's going to be some new muscle in town.
That's the spirit, Leanne. The next National USN Body and Lifestyle Challenge starts on the 1st of August. There are great cash prizes up for grabs. Visit usn.co.za to transform your body and your life in 12 weeks.